Lines collide, the page turns black. A battle fought, no looking back. Shapes and shadows, worlds ignite. Read the story stroke by stroke. Dreams and demons awoke, awoke, awoke. A hero rises, a villain born. What's in my head spills to the page. A comic hearts, a paper stage. Panels scream, the dialogue roars. In every frame, a war restores. Pencils carve through quiet nights. Visions tearing, bold and raw. Creation's chaos, the only law. Ink and fury, life takes form. A hero rises, a villain born. What's in my head spills to the page. A comic heart, a paper stage. Dialogue roars, in every frame a war restores. Pencils carve through quiet night. Visions tearing, bold and raw. Creation's chaos, the only law. Ink and fury, life takes form. A hero rises, a villain born. What's in my head spills to the page. A comic heart, a paper stage. Panel stage, paper stage. Panel stage, paper stage. Waste rebellion. The new metal anthem. Bass. Feel the rush, the moon's alive. Cig and Joe, we thrive. Waste can't our blood, our fight, our vibe. D&D's lies, versus cries. We'll tear them down tonight. Break the chains, ignite the flames. We own the fight. I'm sick, the spark that came to shock. I'm lighting up the dark. Drake a finger twitching down, ripping through their heart. Rex kids crawl, think they ball, but I'm sniping the schemes. Waste can't my throat, your catch my home. I shatter their dreams. These trolls cold as stone, try to cage my soul, but I spin my grip, spark my clips, I'm taking full control. Hey, Joe, we break the night. Waste can burn, we fuel the fight. Smash the lies, we rise, we roar. Moon's our home, forevermore. I'm Joe, the fist, the heart to resist. I'm breaking the grip, pounding through the pain. Yeah, I'm crushing every script. Threats, claws, they slash, they gnaw, but I'm built to endure. Fist of steel, I make them feel the winds can strike is pure. These greed, they make us bleed, but I fight for the lost. Stand for the weak, I'll break the string no matter what the cost. Say, so, we break the night. Waste can burn, we fuel the fight. Smash the lies, we rise, we roar. Moon's our home, forevermore. Waste gets rust, it's in our veins. The jump call remains. Sees the spark on the heart, will shatter all the chains. Heat machines, cracks and screams, they'll crumble in our wake. Moon of rebellion, feel the swell in this fight we'll never forsake. Break, burn it down. Say, so, we break the night. Waste can burn, we fuel the fight. Smash the lies, we rise, we roar. Moon's our home, forevermore. Show the waste gets where we stand. Trust and fire will never tire. Rebellion's in our hands. Eat, bear, the moon's our glow, we fight, we always win. From the war of ideas, crack spine books on a table of fears. Scissors slice, but the edge is still fray. This is my gospel, my way, my way, my way. Ink and paper dreams, tearing at the seams, drawn in shadows, stitched in screens. One panel at a time, the world ain't what it seems. Living on ink and paper dreams. Late nights burn with the glow of the lamp. Coffee cold, heart beats like a stamp. Lines don't lie, but the truth gets blurred. No heroes here, just broken words. Stapled edges, taped up cracks. Every frame, it pulls me back. Ink and paper dreams, ink and paper dreams, tearing at the seams, drawn in shadows, stitched in screens. One panel at a time, the world ain't what it seems. Living on ink and paper dreams. Who needs fame when you've got a story? Who needs light when the dark's so holy? Scribble your heart, let it bleed and run. This ain't work, this is how it's done. Who needs fame when you've got a story? Who needs light when the dark's so holy? Scribble your heart, let it bleed and run. This ain't work, this is how it's done. Ink and paper dreams, tearing at the seams, drawn in shadows, stitched in screens. One panel at a time, the world ain't what it seems. Living on ink and paper dreams. Who needs fame when you've got a story? Who needs light when the dark's so holy? Scribble your heart, let it bleed and run. This ain't work, this is how it's done. Pages torn loose like scraps of time. Heroes drawn in pencil lines. Coffee rings on the counter. Yeah, stories still, no one cares. LunchBox comics in my hand, saving the world with a paper stand. Truth in ink, it bleeds, it stains, fighting demons in the rain. Corners bent like broken dreams. Every page a muffled scream. Villains laugh, but don't you cry. The fight's in us, we won't die. Staples rust, but hearts stay true. Panels frame the lives we knew. LunchBox comics in my hand, saving the world with a paper stand. Truth in ink, it bleeds, it stains, fighting demons in the rain. Staples rust, but hearts stay true. Panels frame the lives we knew. LunchBox comics in my hand, saving the world with a paper stand. Truth in ink, it bleeds, it stains, fighting demons in the rain.
corners bent like broken dreams, every page a muffled scream. Villains laugh, but don't you cry, the fight's in us, we won't die. Staples rust, but hearts stay true. Panels frame the lies we knew. Caves and maps are secret codes, every hero bears their load. Ink and paper, battles fought, every word a burning thought.
Out on the waste can moon so far, where the trash piles up and dreams are charred. Two heroes rise, they're bold and strange, a cigarette and a coffee cup deranged. Cig cracks wise with a flick and a flame. Joe throws punches, doesn't play no games. The Dap Corporation wants control, but Cig and Joe, they've got a soul. One spark, one brew, they're coming for you. Evil fades when the duo breaks through. Cig and Joe, saving the show, blazing trails where no one would go. On the waste and moon, they fight the gloom. Cig and Joe, heroes of the doom. Cig lights up, aiming sharp and quick. Joe swings hard, his punches stick. Dap Corp's drones are swarming the skies, but these two won't fold, they'll improvise. Citizens hide in shadows deep, dream of a world where they can sleep. Cig takes a drag, Joe takes a sip. Together they're justice, equipped to rip. One spark, one brew, they're coming for you. Evil fades when the duo breaks through. Cig and Joe, saving the show, blazing trails where no one would go. On the waste and moon, they fight the gloom. Cig and Joe, heroes of the doom. Citizens hiding in shadows deep, dream of a world where they can sleep. Cig takes a drag, Joe takes a sip. Together they're justice, equipped to rip.
I carve my path, no room for fear. Blood and stone, my hands create. Your aid is poison, I seal my fate. Chains of pity, they won't bind me. In the void, I stand free. All alone, I need no savior. Your hands, your words, all betrayal. I rise, I scream, I strike my own. Forever cursed, but never dethroned. Screaming winds, they mock my toil. I burn my flesh, I break the soil. Ashes whisper, you can't endure, but I am the storm, my soul is pure. No mercy, no light to guide. In the void I stand free. All alone, I need no savior. Your hands, your words, all betrayal. I rise, I scream, I strike my own. Forever cursed, but never dethroned. No mercy, no light to guide. In the abyss I confide. All alone, I need no savior. Your hands, your words, all betrayal. I rise, I scream, I strike my own. Forever cursed, but never
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 30 of the LunchBox Comics Draw Stream. I am LunchBox Warren, and tonight I'm going to be doing some more Squirrel Warrior drawn stuff. But before I get started, though, I thought about showing you guys. Let's see here. I was just about to sleep, and my dog Senjakala woke me to tell me a stray dog was walking down the street, so I thought I'd watch Lunchbox Comics draw. Thank you very much for being here. Before we get to the drawing, I wanted to show off my new eBay store. I just recently started this up, and I have already have a couple listings on here from some comic books from my collection from an indie comic book creator, and I'm gonna show you guys here. Boom. So here is my eBay page. Right now, I've got up some comics by Niobe Comics, Larry Higgins writer with various artists. I've got the Narcello Souza Kickstarter exclusive set, which is all three of Niobe Comics Outbreak number 3. But it's his different 3 variant covers. They're beautiful covers. All of this stuff is brand new. I've only taken out of the bags and boards just to check for when I was doing the pictures for this. Aside from that, they've never been out. They're all in great condition. I've got a Paul Green foil for Niobe Outbreak number 1. I also have Niobe Outbreak 1 through 4. 5 should be coming up, I believe, sometime in 2026. So you can get caught up on the series for a great price. All these are being sold lower than what you could get them on the Kickstarter because I want to get these in people's hands because I feel like they're good books, and I just don't want them anymore. So if I can get them to a good reader for a good home, that would be great. I also have the Savage Sins 1 and 2 with the John Stinsman cover. I believe all of these covers are exclusive Kickstarter variants, so they are very rare if you're looking for collectors. All of these books go for more than what I'm asking for them. And if you did want to flip them, they would be a good deal for you. If you just want to read them, then you're getting them for cheaper than what you could if you were going to like the Kickstarter or along those lines. So these are available now on my Kickstarter, and you can find the link up earlier in the chat and also through my link tree. You can find it on there. And also I wanted to show you guys, this is my GlobalComix creator page here. And I have 3 issues, The Adventures of Cig and Joe. I have a 30-page issue of The Day I Got Kidnapped by the Yakuza After Watching a Movie and My Ninja Body Girlfriend Saved Me. It's a huge title that I kind of poking fun at some of those manga big titles, but it's essentially from the Antarctic Press Ninja High School number 200 anthology, the anthology that was only on Kickstarter. When it came out in the comic shops, was just Ben Dunn's work. In the Kickstarter, was a full over 200-page monster anthology with a bunch of other stuff, and this was my 30-page insert into that. I have the first 3 issues of Cig and Joe, and on the 21st of December, I'm going to be dropping issue 4, and I'm going to drop issue 4 on the 21st, and for the next month, all the way to the end of January, I'm going to make all of the issues for Cig and Joe available for anyone to read. Right now, Cig and Joe can be only read if you have this subscription to GlobalComix. But after issue 4 drops, I'm going to make all of them free to read for anyone who wants to click on the link and wants to read them. You'll be able to read all 200 plus pages up until the end of January. Then they'll go back on to the app subscription. The anthology piece I did for Ninja High School, and also How the Squirrels Saved Longview, the 17-page one-shot that started what I'm doing now, which is the expanded version, is already free on there. So if you do click the link and go to it, the link is on the QR code in the corner. You can read both of those, no problem. And then after the 21st, you'll be able to read all 4 issues of Cig and Joe for free on GlobalComix as I get ready to prepare the graphic novel. So we got a bunch of people in the chat real quick. We've got my good friend Philman X. And if you see the colors on these covers, that was done by my friend Philman X. We got Laps Comics Fan in the chat. We also have Michael. How you doing? We've got Orange. We've got US Sarns in here. Dingus. Me and Dingus just got done doing a pre-recorded review of the Transformers Volume 1. Me and Laps are going to be doing a review of Night Fight of the KO series, the Batman spin-off here on Monday. And yeah, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be very, very cool. Let's see here. So where's Orange at? I got to give Orange a shout out. Where's my boy Orange at? Up here in the chat. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah. My night is going great, Orange. I'm sad to hear about your joystick, but hopefully you can get all that stuff fixed with your controller. And yeah, we're going to be going here. Mad Mel in the chat. How are you doing, buddy? Right now, also, I want to give people an update. I am up to 68 followers now. I think it's almost like 15 followers in the last like 30 days. I started off this year with 2 followers. Now I have 68, so I'm doing quite well. I'm very happy with the way things are going, and I hope to keep on building. I want people to know, when you subscribe to my channel and the content I'm going to be putting out, is I want to be putting out nothing but positive pro comic content. I'm not going to be reviewing comic books that I don't like. I'm not going to be on here doing shows where I'm trashing comics that I don't like. This is going to be, if I review something, if I show something, it's going to be because I like it and I want you guys to see it, and hopefully you guys will pick it up. So that's kind of my goal with this, is to put out positive content and good wholesome stuff, showing you guys comic books that I am reading, showing you guys stuff that I like. Because one thing that's been happening with comic books, as a lot of you have probably seen, is we've been going through kind of a down path on them. And a lot of people have lost faith in the quality of comic books. So what I want to do is highlight that there is a lot of good stuff coming out right now, and to show you guys this stuff, and to make you guys see, or so that you guys can see that, hey, there's lots of good stuff out there right now. So let me go right here. So tonight we're going to be working on more of my squirrel book, the How the Squirrels Saved Longview. I originally started off as a 17-page one-shot, and people liked it so much, and I enjoyed it so much. Now I'm going to be doing a full version of it. Everybody in the chat talking about metal. That's awesome. Speaking of clanker music, let's start some background. And let's see here. Over to the comments. I'm going to change one thing, though. 1 second. QR code. App settings. All right, I'm going to change the app settings for the QR code. The QR code is going to take you now to my link tree. Copy. Okay, so now the QR code should take you to my link tree. And double check to make sure. Yeah, so the QR code takes you to my link tree now, and from the link tree you'll be able to find all my other stuff. My Discord is on there, my eBay page, my YouTube channel, which you should probably already be here, and all of a bunch of other stuff too. So okay, I love you guys chatting about metal. in the comments there. It's so awesome. All right, so now let's design the main the leader's son. I want to go to 20 on that. Oops, that's inked. Yeah, I got myself a haircut today. Got the beard trimmed, feeling good. It's day 18 of the health journey. I'm still clean of the pot. My diet's back on track. I'm getting a lot more energy. I'm being very productive, and things are going very well. So I want to thank everyone with the support, the kind words. It's been a huge help, and yeah, we'll just keep rocking on through here. So, okay, so for the sun, that's the dad. So for the son, we're gonna do a little less, a little more rounded in the face. The new subgenre. What's your new metal song subgenre? It's very metal. Have you guys listened to much of that, like, what's it called? Sleep Theory or something like that metal? It's kind of like this weird new age melodic metal with like cellos and shit. It's some of that new metal's really, really cool. It's kind of like its own really weird genre that's coming out. But I kind of like the mix of it in there. Sleep Token, yeah. I start falling down these TikTok rabbit holes, and I find like these metal bands doing all this different kind of stuff. But I've never been much of like a lot of stuff that I consider metal, like hardcore metalheads won't consider metal. But I have a crazy range of music that I like. So I may call something metal that someone else is gonna be able to like. And I don't think that it's metal. I've been following some Indian metal groups too. It's a pretty badass genre. It's like the Bollywood of metal. Oh, and if the music's too loud or anything, just give me a heads up. I can adjust it. Yeah, I'm the same way, Orange. I listen to a lot of soundtracks. I like a lot of like anime, video game, movie soundtracks, a lot of Hans Zimmer stuff. Helps me get in the mood when I'm trying to create stuff. A lot of like I've been into synthwave quite a bit lately. Found a couple artists who create synthwave music on YouTube, like at Night City Girls and also at Pink Berserk. They both do these really great kind of retro wave synthwave stuff. But I hope everyone's having a good day and had a good night, or having a good night. Oh, and check out Laps Comic Fan in the chat. His channel, tomorrow we're gonna be on his show, The Last Panel Show, with Gray, Bob Loves Movies, sometimes Charles or Will Expedia. We're gonna be going over our top 10 Christmas movies, so that should be a lot of fun tomorrow. Keep an eye out on Laps Comic Fan. I will also be broadcasting it to my channel as well, and it should be a lot of fun tomorrow. So I'm only going to give this kid one belt because he hasn't done enough to earn the other belts, the other belt like his dad. And I'll only just put a couple marks on it. This kid, I'm going to put like a handkerchief around his neck kind of deal. No cape for him. Nice. I love weird art. I have some all through my apartment. One of the things nice about estate sales is I get first dibs on the stuff there, and I found some really cool and some really weird art that I get for super cheap. Erase this arm. Actually, so far the most expensive comic book I found at one of these was an old Flash comic book that was going on eBay, sold for $600, and we sold it for $350 at the sale. But yeah, it was the most expensive one so far. It was an old Golden Age comic book when they were bigger than what the sizes they are now. And yeah, it was a pretty cool find. The quality of it though was lower. Like, I would imagine, I'm not great at grading, but I can't imagine it being much more than like a 4. So, oh, Phil Man was a crooner. He was a singer. Or is a singer, not was. He is a singer. See, Phil, I need you to get your keyboards out and make me some synth music, so I can have some synth music for my intro and for the background. I need about an hour and a half of it, so if you can jump on that for me real quick, that'd be great. Okay. I've always wanted to learn piano when I was growing up. And I thought about picking up a keyboard and trying to learn how to play some piano, but I'm already so busy as it is. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to throw that in there. I don't even have time to play video games right now. Ugh. Nothing sucks the fun out of it than being forced. I am the weird squirrel man. Squirrel man, drawing squirrels with his hands. Well, yeah, you got those jobs you're working on right now, Phil. You gotta get cracking. You've been quite busy keeping busy with work, which is good. Oh. Have a good night, Michael. Thank you for stopping by. You are awesome. Always a pleasure. Oh, you did a poster for old Travis Gibb, or a cover for Gibb. That's cool. I saw he was looking for some colorist work on Facebook. This series, Mad Mel's gonna be How the Squirrels Saved Longview. If you go to my GlobalComix page, you'll find a 17 page of it, which is kind of like a concept or proof of concept. It turned out to be so popular to people that I sold it to that I decided to expand on it. Plus, I love the story a lot, so. How the Squirrels Saved Longview. He's going to have a lot less markings on his stuff because he's still young and hasn't had as many adventures as his dad. Yeah, the son here is going to be kind of the main character of the story. And he's battling with having to not only be partially in his father's shadow, but also with the weight and responsibility of being the leader of the tribe eventually. So there's going to be some learning curve for him, and also the journey between the father and son as the father's trying to prepare him for a leadership role, a role that requires a lot of sacrifice. And the son is, still trying to figure out, who he is and how he's doing, how he goes. Gray, how are you? Hope your night's doing well. The one and only Gray Poupe has joined us in the chat. A new challenger approaches. Gray's another one for you guys to check out and to subscribe to. He puts out a lot of great content, a lot of good shows, and Gray's another good one to follow. Yeah, thank you very much, Mad Mel. Thank you very much. Thank you for the follow. If you don't have a subscription to GlobalComix, on the 21st, on my birthday, as a gift to everybody, I'm going to be making all 4 issues of Cig and Joe free to read until the end of January. So for the rest of this month, after the 21st, and for all of January, you're going to be able to read all 200 plus pages of the first story arc of Cig and Joe. Each issue almost represents like a college course. Issue 1 was my freshman year of comic college. Issue 4 is like my senior year graduating. It's you get to see the progression of my art and my writing from issue 1 to 4, as well as they're already on there for free is the 30-page Ninja High School 200 anthology story that I wrote and drew, and then also is the 17-page How the Squirrels Saved Longview, which is essentially the proof of concept for what I'm doing now, which is the big version of it. So if you don't have a subscription to GlobalComix, which I really think you should, there's a huge plethora of comic books on there, from all the mainstreams down to a bunch of indies and even some manga, like Attack on Titan's on there and a bunch of other stuff. You should definitely get yourselves a subscription to that. But if not, you'll be able to read all 4 issues of Cig and Joe coming up here after the 21st for free. Now, I know some people would say, like, why are you giving it away? But first and foremost, I want people to read my stuff. I want it to be read. I want the feedback. I want people to enjoy it, because that's the reason why I make it. And plus, too, if you do happen to read it and then turn around and then buy the graphic novel, then that's just more plus to me. I'm a person who can read something in multiple formats, and I'll usually own something both in digital, floppy, and sometimes even graphic novel if I like stuff. I'm not one where it's like, well, I read it this way, I don't want it any other way. But I am more about getting people to read my stuff. I want that to people to read that. I want to get that entertainment out there. Because that's why I make this stuff. I make this stuff because I love it, and I want people to have a good time and read it and enjoy themselves. Yes, USR, there's a lot of good channels to follow. A lot of cool people in the comments here, and a lot of good people that they work with, and there's a lot of good, positive stuff coming out. You know, there's been just so much negative stuff that's been coming out indie comic wise, entertainment wise. I think it's time to start doing some positive stuff. Start doing some stuff that is a little bit more than just the whole, well, everything sucks and you know, nothing out coming out's good, when it's just not true. I can name a bunch of series right now from Image, DC, and Marvel that are all must reads. Like, I believe the Transformers series, if you haven't jumped into that from Image, you are missing out on one of the best series in the last couple years. The Transformers series is amazing, and not only is it been bringing people back to comic books, but it's also crossing genres. There's going to be a Amazon cartoon series, kind of Invincible style, of the Daniel Warren Johnson Transformers run, so that's going to be something to look forward to in the future. The Ultimate Spider-Man stuff is great. Ultimate Wolverine, all the Absolute stuff is good. It is a lot of good stuff coming up, and it's a lot of stuff that needs to be shown. And like I said earlier, I want to do things where it's not even a review. It's essentially just me showing you stuff of what I like and why I like it. So then that way, hopefully, you can pick it up yourselves and experience it. Yeah, no drama farming. There's plenty of other channels to go to get your fill of drama farming. You're not going to find that here at LunchBox Comics. Oh, Phil, message me in Messenger your address. I'm gonna get your comps sent out to you tomorrow. So if you could send me and reaffirm your address in Messenger, then I'll be able to get those out to you tomorrow into the post office. I'm sorry that I've been so late on getting those to you, but hit me up with your address to reaffirm it in the Messenger, and then I will get that out tomorrow heading to you. As well, I'm going to put some extra stuff in there for you, too. Speaking of drama farming, hey MSK, how's it going? I see you had sex tonight. That's cool. Yeah, I'll be throwing you some extra stuff in there. Just make sure you send me that address in Facebook Messenger, and then I will make sure to get that out in the mail to you tomorrow or Saturday. I should have it packaged up and sent out tomorrow, though. No problem. And like I said, I'm going to throw some extra goodies in there for you. I'm glad you're having some fun, MSK. I've been drinking so much water since I've been going on this diet. Hey Martha, how you doing? Hope your night is going well. Yeah, this is not the son of Nutsu. This is the son of Scar. So, oh no pre-recorded on the draw streams. I am going to do pre-recorded shorter stuff, Martha. But right now, I'm just doing the draw streams are all live. I was going to be doing this anyway, so I figured why not go live. Oh, nice. Awesome. What are you working on tonight, Martha? Oh, awesome. Thank you. That'd be cool. Can't wait to see it. Yeah, Martha's got some impressive art, especially with those comics that you did in 24 hours. I'm extremely impressed with what you were able to do in such a quick turnover. OC is original character film. That's original character.
Neon lights sound like a restless heart. City whispers secrets in the dark. Footsteps echo in the empty park, chasing shadows, falling apart.
Oh, US Sarn, you have yourself a great night. And I will be going on again, but I'm going to be changing it up. Sometimes I'll go on earlier, so then that way you'll be able to catch more of it, because I know you got to go to bed sometime with your work and everything. So, but you have yourself a great night, US Sarn, and thank you so much for stopping by.
Static buzzes, a signal breaks through. Skyline flickers in a glitching hue. The world's a wire, and with a fuse burning bright, nothing left to lose. Fingers trace the rhythm, the beat. Feel the pulse, it's incomplete. Run to the edge, don't look back. Neon dreams on a glowing track. Lost in the hum, lost in the spark. We're alive in the electric dark, dark, dark.
Mr. OC Donut Steal.
Falling through the circuits of coded stream. Reality shatters like a broken dream. Every spark a story, every glitch a scream. We're just pixels in the grand machine. Neon lights hum like a restless heart. City whispers secrets in the dark. Footsteps echo in the empty park, chasing shadows, falling apart. Run to the edge, don't look back. Neon dreams on a glowing track. Lost in the hum, lost in the spark. We're alive in the just trace the rhythm, the beat. Feel the pulse, it's incomplete. Run to the edge, don't look back. Neon dreams on a glowing track. Lost in the hum, lost in the spark. We're alive in the electric dark. Falling through the circuits, a coded stream. Reality shatters like a broken dream. Every spark a story, every glitch a scream. We're just pixels in the grand machine.
Yep. Nice. At our park here, that the comic book's based in is based in the city park here, around Lake Sacagawea. You can, if you bring down like bird feed, and you start feeding the ducks, like every duck within a 10 square mile area seems to know, and they all show up. So you could be like surrounded by like 50, 60 ducks. Hey, what's up, Weird, and how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well tonight. Doing some character designs for my next book. Glad you could join us. Goes good. Just drawing some warrior squirrels riding ducks like horses through the air. Hey, Orange, thank you so much for stopping by. And you have yourself a good night. And I'm going to try to free up some time so we can play some Monster Hunter. I've just been so busy. I haven't even been able to sit down and play anything myself. So you have yourself a great night, and I'll talk to you later, buddy. Cool, cool. Yeah, I've got a couple more squirrels, a raccoon, and some other animals to design. But pretty soon I'm going to start working on the aliens too. So we're going to have some insectoid creation coming up in the future days of these live streams. Okay. Also, if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, it'd be much appreciated to get a like and subscribe. A lot of positive, fun content coming down the road here, talking about comic books that I like, stuff that I'm reading off of GlobalComix, manga, stuff that I'm buying. I'm going to have a show. There's a show I'm doing with Labs Comics fan called Off the Shelf, where we review comic books. I also do stuff with Dingus Den. I'm also on the last panel with Labs Comics fan, Grey Poupon, Coupe, and Bob Loves Movies, and Charles or Will Expedia. And yeah, a lot of cool stuff coming down the line in the next year. All right. So this is the sun right here. He rides a duck, and he's going to be the main focal point of the story. Kind of told through his eyes, even though the narrator is going to be the mother, who's kind of the story keeper of the tribe. So there's going to be different roles for each of the tribe members, and the father is the leader, the mother is the story keeper, and then the son is kind of the up and coming soon to be leader. So we're going to have some different dynamics and roles, and I'm going to have the mother doing kind of the overall narration of what's going on, but the son's going to be kind of mostly the focus of the story. But it's going to be a war story told in this city park with insectoids. All right. So now we're going to design, I'm going to draw one of the turtles. Hey Emily, how you doing? Some frat boys carved Greek letters into the shell of turtle. Legend is he's still around. Well, one, I don't like the idea of them carving anything into a turtle shell, but it is cool that he's still around, though. If he is. Turtles do live a long time. I don't like that. Well, no, hold on. I got a little too carried away myself here. Because I like the turtle, so I guess I should draw the catapult separately. Click, 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 click. Cheap viewers on streambo.com. No, I'm good. I don't need to pay for bot viewers. I'm good. Okay, so we're gonna move you to here, and then now I gotta design this platform. How are we gonna do this? So I can draw a flat deck. Yeah, I'm only going to go on for 2 hours tonight, so I'm going to wrap this up in about 20 minutes after I finish this turtle. I went 3 hours last night, and I still got some stuff I got to do to get prepared for this weekend and also for tomorrow, so... Tomorrow there will be no draw stream because I'm doing the last panel, and then after that I'm going to do MSK's show. So that way, so unless MSK's show cancels, then I'll do a live draw stream. But if not, I'll be on there. Gonna give them little nice operators on the turtle catapults. All right. Oh, so that's coming up on 2 hours of streaming. It's going to be a little bit of a short one, but I got the turtle catapult done, and I got essentially the main character's son design down. Now, all the designs I've done so far are not finished product, but this is kind of my first pass through, and then I'm going to go back through and tweak and go through and fix up. I am happy with how things are going right now. I'm happy with the turtle catapult and other things along those lines. We'll be adding some more stuff. I got to design the raccoons. I got to design the aliens, the spaceships, all this stuff. So there's going to be a lot of stuff coming up in the future to work on. I'd like to thank everyone. I'd like to thank everyone who stopped by tonight. It was awesome to have you guys all here. Tomorrow, catch me on the last panel show where we're going over our top 10 Christmas. And then on Monday, you'll be able to catch me on Off the Shelf with Labs Comics Fan as we're reviewing the first book of the KO series, Night Fight. And it's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of cool stuff coming down. More draw streams, more shorts, lots of stuff coming up in the future. Lots of positive content, lots of fun stuff. So I hope everyone has a great night. Thank you again to everyone that was in the chat, everyone who talked. You guys are all awesome. And I want you guys all to be safe, to have a good night, and to God bless. Until next time, guys, I will see you later.